dark, scary, and hidden from the eyes of the world until it resurfaces to destroy entire countries in seconds. Germany's Type 212 submarine is one submarine that can dictate the tides of war decisively. With an impressive stealth profile, the ability to operate in whatever water depths, and a first-in-the-world propulsion system that allows the submarine to live underwater without resurfacing, the Type 212 submarine is everything a deadly silent killer should be. It is the focus of this video, discussing everything from its development to its capabilities and its place in the German fleet. Let's get to it. It was the early 1990s, and the German Navy was in need of a replacement for their outdated Type 206 submarines. At the time, Italy was also seeking a modern submarine. A program began in 1994 to address the needs of both countries, with the navies of both nations working together towards a common goal: the Type 212A submarine. The submarine would be able to operate in the shallow and confined waters of the Baltic Sea, which is Germany's home marine area and has been so for many years. It would also be able to operate in the deeper waters of the Mediterranean Sea, which is where you can find the Italian Navy to have a nice cup of coffee with them. On the 22nd of April 1996, a Memorandum of Understanding permitted the construction of 4 vessels for the German Navy and 4 vessels for the Italian Navy, each one weighing a hefty 1,830 tons and costing anywhere between $300 to $600 million. The German government would order these submarines for its Navy in 1998, and they were to be built by the German Submarine Consortium. In the same year, the Italian government placed an order for 2 submarines to be used by the Italian Navy under the designation Todoro class and to be built by Italy's own Fincantieri shipbuilding company, the largest shipbuilder in Europe. Both governments would order 2 additional subs after a few years, bringing the total submarine count to 10, 6 for Germany and 4 for Italy. On entering service, these submarines massively boosted the might of both the German and Italian navies, thanks to this array of truly impressive capabilities. The Type 212A is currently the most advanced submarine of both the German and Italian navies. This is in large part thanks to its interesting design, a revolutionary propulsion system, and lethal armament suite that's rivaled only by a few. Design. Partly owing to the X arrangement of the stern planes, the Type 212 is capable of operating in as shallow as 56 feet of water. The ability to swim in shallow waters has been a long-standing requirement for German submarine designs that enables them to pass the shallow strategic points of the Baltic Sea submerged. To operate efficiently at these depths, the Type 212A is designed with impressive depth control properties. These allow the submarine to get much closer to shore than most contemporary submarines ever could. In addition, it gives the sub an advantage in covert operations, as scuba-equipped commandos operating from the boat can surface close to the beach and execute their mission more quickly and with less effort. The Type 212A is also difficult to spot by enemy ships. It features a prismatic hull cross-section and smoothly fared transitions from the hull to the sail, improving the boat's stealth characteristics. The ship and internal fixtures are constructed of non-magnetic materials, significantly reducing the chances of it being detected by magnetometers or setting off magnetic naval mines, protecting its crew of 27 personnel on board. Air-independent propulsion. The Type 212A is the first submarine ever to be equipped with a fuel cell propulsion system. This enables the submarine to operate independently of outside air for a prolonged period of time. As a result, the submarine can stay submerged for up to 3 weeks without needing to resurface. In addition to the Air-Independent Propulsion System, or AIP system, the Type 212A also features a diesel propulsion system. The diesel propulsion system is employed to operate the sub at high speeds, giving the submarine a top speed of up to 20 knots. For silent, slow cruising, the AIP takes charge. This AIP, which uses Siemens proton exchange membrane compressed hydrogen fuel cells, produces little heat, is vibration-free, and is virtually undetectable, keeping the submarine stealthy. It also gives the sub a maximum range of over 9,000 miles and enables it to dive as deep as 2,300 feet, which is more than impressive for a conventional non-nuclear powered submarine. However, it is important to note that the Type 212A isn't the first time AIP was considered for submarines. The concept has been around since as early as World War I. It simply wasn't very successful due to internal fire and explosion concerns. In the Type 212A, these concerns were countered by storing the fuel and oxidizer in tanks outside the crew space, between the pressure hull and outer light hull. The gases are piped through the pressure hull to the fuel cells as needed to generate electricity, but at any given time there is only a very small amount of gas present in the crew space, protecting the crew from any possible fires. Armament. The Type 212A has 6 533mm torpedo tubes that can carry 13 torpedoes or 24 naval mines at a time. Using these torpedo tubes, which use a water ram expulsion system, the Type 212A is capable of launching the fiber optic guided DM-2A4 Seehecht heavyweight torpedoes, the WASS Black Shark torpedoes, and short-range missiles. The short-range IDAS missile, based on the IRIS-T missile, primarily intended for use against air threats as well as small or medium-sized sea or near-land targets, is currently being developed by Diehl BGT Defense to be fired from Type 212A's torpedo tubes. IDAS is fiber optic guided and has a range of approximately 12 miles. 4 missiles fit in one torpedo tube, stored in a magazine. Other future capabilities may include tube-launched cruise missiles. A 30mm autocannon called Murena to support diver operations or to give warning shots is being considered too. The cannon, probably a version of the RMK-30 built by Rheinmetall, will be stored in a retractable mast and can be fired without the boat emerging. The mast will also be designed to contain 3 Aladdin unmanned aerial vehicles that swim forward for reconnaissance missions. For countermeasures, the Type 212A has a torpedo defense system known as TOW. The electronic warfare-capable sub also features the EADS FL-1800U electronic warfare suite and boasts up to 40 jammers and decoys. With all of these capabilities in the bag, should Germany ever call for the Navy to handle a major conflict, the Type 212A is the submarine to respond to that call. But it won't be the only one to respond, as the German Navy has an entire fleet of highly capable ships to swim alongside it. And here they are. German Navy Fleet. En route to a major target to be destroyed, submarines do not swim alone. They journey alongside an armada of ships, each with its own specified duty. For Germany, the most notable of these ships are the Type 423 Oster class and Type 404 Elbe class. Here's a closer look. Type 423 Oster class. The Type 423 Oster class is a class of 3 purpose-built signals, intelligence, and reconnaissance ships designed for highly efficient early warning communication and intelligence gathering. Each ship has a 3,200-ton displacement and is powered by 2 diesel engines, each producing 4,400 horsepower that combines to thrust the ship to a top speed of 21 knots and across a maximum range of 5,800 miles. The 3 ships of the class, A-52 Oster, A-53 Oka, and A-50 Alsta, are equipped with ultra-modern electromagnetic, acoustic, and hydro-electro-optical tracking devices. On missions, the ships do not only carry a permanent crew to oil their engines, but also carry up to 40 mission specialists to ensure the mission is a success. And it usually is. The ships have no armament. Type 404 Elbe class. The Type 404 Elbe class are replacement ships built to support German squadrons of fast attack craft, submarines, and minesweepers. Their mission of tendering to other vessels has earned them the name Tenders. The ships carry fuel, fresh water, food, ammunition, and other materials. They also have a medical station aboard, but doctors are not part of their standard complement and will have to be flown in. The tenders also manage waste disposal for the ships they support at sea and can carry out minor repairs of assigned ships. This significantly increases the endurance of warships operating in the tendered squadron. While in general, all Elbe-class tenders are quickly configurable to be reassigned to support other squadrons, one of the 6 ships in the class is usually specially modified to support German submarines, carrying batteries for reloading, for example. To operate as a squadron flagship, Elbe-class ships are equipped with modern communication systems and lethal armament. This armament includes 2 Fliegerfaust 1 kg warhead-wielding surface-to-air missile stands and 2 remote-controlled MLG-27 autocannons that can fire up to 1,727mm rounds a minute, enough to drill anything to shreds. These ships, combined with the Type 212A submarines, appear to be all Germany needs to be a formidable force in the global scene and remain a world power that can stand its own against the most powerful nations in the world, such as Russia. And according to experts, the country will get even more formidable if you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. So do that now, and thanks for watching.